You're watching the Mike Norvell TV show.
Life is kind of crazy. 30-17 up at the half, but the rain starts to fall right at the end of the halftime show. You had done what I thought was what everybody does. You called that timeout to ice the kicker. He misses the field goal. Then he comes back and gets a second chance and makes it. So it's a 13-point game. But you get the ball to start this second half.
Yeah, came out with a good first run there by Darryl. Here we have a little dual reach screen. On the third down, not able to execute as well as we'd like to on that. But defense comes back out. Big time sack by JoJo Dorsey. I thought he did some really nice things there last night.
Two sacks and 2 tackles for loss by the young man that you gave a scholarship to this summer.
Yeah, he played with great energy. Obviously was very physical throughout the game. Here they made some adjustments. They were moving the front a little bit there on us the second half with the rain. It made it a little more difficult to throw the ball. Came up short on third down, but our guys battled, and you sit there and you look at it. Another third down stop there by JoJo on the screen play. Our guys, man, they were resilient with how they played. We were backed up a little bit. Nice pitch and catch here with Brady to Tony Pollard. Our guys were playing with, there was no let up. There was nothing that you're going through that game. It was just some of the small details. Great run here by Patrick Taylor. Starting to move the ball down the field, and our guys. I thought their mindset. We had to continue to battle. Here UCF's bringing a little bit more pressure, but we stalled out on the drive. Had a penalty there. They got the ball, and then here I thought was one of the biggest plays in the game. It was 4th and 1 at the -29. They go for it. We have a free guy off the edge, but not able to get there and make the play. And as a result, you got a big touchdown.
That one gave me the sinking feeling. 4th and 1 at their own 29, and they go 71 yards. Now you've got to answer. There's no panic here, but conditions just keep getting worse, and defenses have taken over.
Yeah, there we had the fumble on offense. It's something that we know we can't do against a good team. We turned the ball over 2 times here in this game in the second half. Here we get out on the edge. Obviously there are a lot of great runs throughout, but we got to continue to finish. And then here, this was a backbreaker here. We have just second down play. Very routine play that we've run throughout the year, and we just bobbled the exchange. They were in the red zone. Had points in our back pocket, but give them an opportunity. Here have another small little detail misfit an inside gap, and allow them a big run, which sets up here their next their touchdown, and then basically the deciding factor in the game.
31-30, still plenty of time. A lot of fight by the Tigers. And here's Mr. Henderson, who has not given up, and this play we'll remember for a long time. What a great move. Look at that cutback. Tigers take the lead, but wait, there's a hold.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. It was a 3rd down and 1. Our guys were battling. I thought a lot of things that we'll go back and look at on that, but at the end of the day, we get the penalty, backs us up in a long yardage situation. Obviously, we have to punt, try to pin them down, and get a stop defensively. 2-minute drill. Obviously, great pitch and catch by Brady to Coxey.
I guess you want to get to about their 30 to try to have a shot.
We thought if we got inside the 35, 35 was doable. If we got to the 30, would be great. There's big conversion. Obviously we have a run play called. They got a great look to it, but unfortunately, you have the penalty, that the 10-second runoff, and so the clock wound. We scrambled. Got the ball to Tony Pollard. He's tackled in bounds with the clock still running. It's just a unfortunate way to end the game.
Clock runs out because you were moving. You would have been within field goal range if just Tony had been able to get out of bounds, but you got to give the defense credit there. And look at that yardage. That's 490 yards. And the rushing yardage, 281. You beat them yardage. You beat them in a lot of ways, except that final scoreboard. Brady White, pretty efficient. Henderson was great, 1 yard shy. JoJo, 2 sacks, a forced fumble, and 2 tackles for loss. He was outstanding. outstanding. You got some guys back who are healthy, and I don't know, what do you say to your team after something that's so heartbreaking as that loss?
Yeah, it was disappointing, and I mean, you walk in that locker room, there's a lot of guys that, it hurts. When you prepare the way our guys prepared, and you go out there and you battle with great effort, and you just, the little things are what cost us. We turned the ball over, gave up some explosive plays, just had some uncharacteristic things. We had to use a couple penalty or a couple timeouts that cost us there in the second half. But at the end of the day, you've got to bounce back. You have to move forward, and for this football team, we're very resilient. And I know these guys, they love each other. We're a young team. We're learning from experiences. I hate that you have to have the experience like that. But at the end of the day, we've got to grow from it, and that's all we can do.
Well, their attitude in the locker room, let me tell you, you got to get the privilege of being in there. They were all work. This man, that's Anthony Miller. He's a Bear now, but he was a great Tiger. Up close and personal on the Inside Access in just a minute.